So good evening everyone, apologies I have no voice at the moment, but we are outside Shoreditch Town Hall because we are about to go into Darkfield at the Ditch. Obviously people know we love Darkfield experiences, so we're going to get to do arcade and I think Eternals or Visitors, one of the other ones. So yeah, we'll let you know when we come out the other side. So good evening, we've just come out of Darkfield at the Ditch, and in true Darkfield style we're not showing a video because it was pitch black in there, so why would you want to see our faces? So we started off with Arcade, which is the newest event that Darkfield do. So Arcade is an experience where you stand in front of an arcade machine and then you make multiple choices, and you get the choice to either say yes or no all the way through, and whatever you do does dictate the story. So one of us was in a storyline where we ended up shooting a small child and getting killed ourselves. Someone else made it all the way through to the end. There are so many different strains, and it happens so quickly and it moves so fast that unless you do it multiple times, you won't know all the different endings of the show. So when things happen, like when you get shot, there is you're stood there in the pitch black in front of an arcade machine. You can't see anything, but when you get shot, there is a blast of air, and it's a very immersive production. It's probably the most complex thing that Darkfield have done, and it works really well. After that, we then went into Eternal, which is one of our favourite shows that we ever did during lockdown when Darkfield Radio was around. I must admit, it was better at home because the placement of the sound and the idea of somebody lying in the bed next to you was absolutely terrifying when you're in your own bed. Now, lying down in a bed in a darkened room at Shoreditch Town Hall was just as good, and it's still a really creepy experience, but there was something about doing it in your own house and hearing the floor creaking and whatever. But this is definitely our favourite Darkfield attraction. We also had the chance to look at Visitors and Double. Again, both of those were Darkfield Radio productions. We didn't get to do them tonight, but there were people out there enjoying them. Both Visitors and Double were great fun. We did them during lockdown on Darkfield Radio. They're not the biggest or the scariest attractions, but yeah, they work well. All in Shoreditch Town Hall, we've been there multiple times for different scare attractions. It's a very dark and depressing place. You go down into the basement for Darkfield at the Ditch. There's the place is very run down, and it was a great atmosphere for an attraction like this. There were arcade machines throughout. There was a smoke machine there. There was a band set up. We didn't stay around until the band came. There was a bar. Absolutely, if you've never done any of the Darkfield attractions, or you didn't do any of the Darkfield radio productions, we do recommend going to do it. It runs for about another week or so, and yeah, if you're in London and you like some psychological scares and something a bit more thought-provoking, and you don't mind using your brain, because all the time you are sat in the dark or laying in the dark or stood in the dark, there's a lot going on. So with that, we just want to thank all the team at Darkfield for inviting us down. We always have a great time with their events, and we will see you at the next event, where we will be able to turn the lights on.